wish my Uncle Eric a very, very happy birthday. It's been very interesting watching the planning of this event. I'm very impressed and thankful to have a family that is willing to center their family members like this, and they've done it for each of the birthdays of the siblings, and I mean, it's just really been a joy to watch. And Uncle Eric in particular, I had these memories of being a little girl and sitting in my mama's back seat and going 2 hours to drive to Salisbury, at least once a month, to go visit Uncle Eric in the hospital. And so when she said, we're going to Salisbury, immediately I associated that with pizza. I knew we were going to go to pizza. So we were going to pick up Uncle Eric and go to Salisbury. Because that's immediately the first thing we knew. She got to the point where she had stopped asking. We just knew we were going to go to Pizza Hut. So I had a very positive relation of going to Salisbury for 2 hours, but then getting pizza. This is before you could play on an iPad or anything, so I just had to look out the window for 2 hours. Okay, so what I'm going to do is Langston Hughes' Mother to Son. And the funny thing is, I was telling my mom this last night, and this is why I'm not using anything to read it, because I'm trying to challenge myself. Uncle Don didn't know this, but he asked me to say the same poem that the youth director in church told me to say when I was in the 8th grade.
Hey, hey.
For Black History Month. So I was like, okay, I gotta try to remember this, because if I read it now, I'm gonna be ashamed, because I could memorize it when I was 12, so I gotta be able to still do it now. So here it goes. And by the way, when I was reading this, I was really thinking about Grandma Bernice and a lot of the strength and resilience that my mother told me that she showed coming home with cotton in her hair and telling about all the things that went on at work, but still standing very strong and encouraging her children to do the same thing. Okay, so mother to son. Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor, bare. But all the time, I still been a-climbing, and reaching landings, and turning corners, and going in the dark, where there ain't been no light. So don't you sit down on the steps, don't you turn back, just because you see it getting a little hard now, because I still been a-climbing. And let me tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. All right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Entertain and celebrate and do all these things. They don't happen real often, so just kind of bear with them. You know what I mean? And we have some really good actors and actresses